Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you haven't been here before. And obviously, if you haven't been here before, subscribe to see more of my bilingual ass trying to speak. And I can promise you, there are a whole ton of mistakes in this video. So for today's video, I wanted to give you a little bit of a review and demo of some of the Rare Beauty products that I picked up. Rare Beauty is obviously the brand created by Selena Gomez, which is currently available on Sephora, and I think on their own website, and then the other stuff I don't know. I don't remember exactly when they launched, but I know that a lot of people were very excited about it. There was a lot of buzz surrounding this new brand. Oh, by the way, this you might have not noticed, but my hair is slightly more grey. It's very hard for the camera to pick it up, but oh, like this you can kind of see. It's very hard for the camera to pick it up, but my hair is slightly more grey. So yeah, my hair is a little bit different. When the hairdressers open again, I am going to go to my hairdresser and I am going to request or ask her very politely if she would like to give me yeah, just basically like grey hair, which is a little bit lighter than this one, slightly more obvious. I can't win today in terms of lighting, just so you know. A few minutes ago it was extremely grey and dark, and I was dealing with a lot of contrast on my face, and I just couldn't save my face for the hell of it. And now I look extremely highlighted. So I picked up the foundation, the concealer, and two of the blushes. I didn't pick up any other products because I wasn't really as interested in those as I was in these guys. So yeah, what we're going to do today is basically I'm going to tell you what I think about these very hyped up products and apply them to my face, starting with the foundation. Hi, it's Future Lynn here. Just a quick disclaimer for the people that are currently watching. I have links in my description box down below to all of these products. They are affiliate links, so you don't have to feel pressured into purchasing through them, but you would help my channel and just me in general a lot if you would do so. So yeah, thank you very much for that, and let's carry on with the demo. So the Liquid Touch Weightless Foundation is a foundation elixir that feels barely there while building coverage and boosting your natural glow. I have the shade 170W. I would have preferred 130N, which is a neutral shade, but that one was sold out, so I decided to go with the next best thing, which was 170W. I really like the packaging. I've seen some people say that this little ball is meant to open it a little bit easier for people who have arthritis, but I saw Robert Welch talk about this and basically saying that this was never confirmed by the brand and that they haven't put out a statement about that. So whether or not this is good for people with mobility issues, I think the word is in English, I don't know, but I really like the look of it. And then on the inside we have a dog food applicator, which looks like this, which is surprising because the formula itself is very, very thin, as you will see. So the foundation is available in 48 shades, which is obviously a lot and very fantastic and fabulous, and it retails for $29, which I think is like 26 euros, so it's somewhere in between the mid-tier of makeup brands. My face already has sunscreen, moisturizer, and a little bit of the Wella Skin Food on it. So I've been applying this foundation for the last few times with a sponge. This is my very dirty sponge. I apologize, but it is what it is. But what even is it? So what I basically do is, because this is a product that I only use, I apply a few dots of this. So as you can see, the shade is a little bit yellow on me. It's very lightweight. You can see that it has a subtle glow, but it definitely dries down to more of a satin finish. The coverage is there. It's definitely one of the more fuller coverage foundations. Even though it provides quite a bit of coverage, it literally feels like nothing on the skin, which is, for me personally, amazing. You want to make sure that your base is really well hydrated, because this is a foundation that does dry down a little bit faster than my other ones. So that is the foundation. This is the Liquid Touch Brightening Concealer, and I do have the shade 130 in this one. So it says that the Liquid Touch Brightening Concealer is a moisturizing buildable concealer that melts seamlessly into skin for undetectable cake-free coverage. Cake-free! I love cake, but not under my eyes. So this is the doe foot applicator. It's actually quite an interesting kind of wand in my opinion. A teardrop, but they shaved off the sides. So what I like to do with this concealer is just apply a little bit like this and then twist it, so I almost have like an eyeliner shape, and take a little bit like... You don't need a whole lot of product with this concealer. It's definitely one that is slightly more full coverage, but again, you have a very breathable formula. I really like this formula. It matches my complexion a little bit better, and it allows me to really balance out the foundation that is slightly too dark. In terms of formula, I really like this concealer. I wouldn't say it's my favorite, but it's definitely a really nice one. It's definitely coverage that gives you a natural finish while putting away your blemishes, as to say it like that. Yeah, the concealer is also available in 48 shades, and it retails for $19, and you get 7.5 mil, which is actually quite a lot. The concealer is just a really nice natural kind of concealer. It reminds me a lot of my Kosas one, but my Kosas concealer is a lot more creamy and just a little bit more emollient. So if you like something that is like emollient and hydrating under your eyes, that is leaning more towards the satin kind of finish, this one is a nice one, I do want to say. But now comes what I was really excited about. If you guys know me, you know that I am a huge blush fan. I've become a huge blush fan lately. But I am also just a really avid lover of everything cream. Everything cream speaks to my soul. They release a bunch of products, but I was really excited for these. So these are the Soft Pinch Dewy Liquid Blushes. I am the Soft Pinch Matte Liquid Blush. I have the shade Joy and the shade Bliss. Now, as I said before, I have been trying out these products a little bit more lately, and I do want to say that these are, like you've probably seen in every single review, very, very pigmented. This is the shade Bliss, and I think this is the matte version, and then we have the shade Joy, which is this one, which is the dewy version. So I'm gonna apply one to each cheek, so this is gonna be funny for me, I hope for you too. So I'm gonna start with the lighter one, which is the shade Bliss, and what I'm gonna do, this might shock you, is I'm just gonna apply a little bit on the back of my hand, about this much, and then I'm gonna take my current blush brush for everything. This is one from BH Cosmetics, really round, but a little bit long, not too dense. And then I basically take
the product like this, and I really distribute it.
And I'm gonna put that on this cheek, I think. I hope this shows up in camera, because this blush I can get away with using a little bit more because it is a lighter kind of tone. I wasn't expecting this blush to look that nice on me, to be honest. Obviously, this is the time that the sun decides to come out. So I've quickly adjusted the ISO a little bit so you can see the blush a little bit better. So even though I am in very natural daylight right now, the camera is still not really transferring the color correctly or properly. But you can kind of see here what it's doing. It's very, very pigmented. I want you guys to be aware of that. The shade Bliss is a shade that I can apply more of because it is a lighter shade and it suits my complexion a little bit better. But even then, you have to be really, really careful with the amount that you apply. So I like to just like pat it and then buff it into the skin. So this is the shade Bliss. It has a really nice staying power, which I really like. I also really like the color of the blush. I feel like it's a really nice natural kind of color on my complexion. It's very pigmented, which is something that you have to be careful with. And even though it's matte formula, it's not one of those that is very texture enhancing or stuff like that. It's just a very nice wash of color, and I really, really like blah 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 Bliss. Then for the shade Joy, I'm actually gonna do it a little bit differently. So this is the shade Joy. I picked this up because it just looked absolutely beautiful. Not gonna lie, it just looked very, very beautiful. And what I'm gonna do with this one is just kind of, and that's it. I'm not gonna do anything more because this is one that has a lot more pigmentation to it. Plus, this is also a dewy version, so I don't want to use too much. But the color of this blush, if you use it sparingly, is so absolutely gorgeous and beautiful. It's more of a tacky kind of feeling, but at the same time though, it is just very natural on the skin, so it's definitely slightly more dewy. Despite it being very vibrant, this is actually one of my favorite blushes because I find it to be very, very unique in my collection and just on my face. But this is Joy and this is Bliss. I'm gonna take Joy again, take the sides of it. I'm gonna apply a little bit on the nose as well. I'm quickly going to finish up the rest of my face and like just a very low casual kind of makeup, and I'll be right back to give you my final conclusions on these base products. Okay, so I finished up my makeup. I think it looks really, really nice. It's a little bit more blushy in person. Let's do a roundup of these products. First of all, I really like the foundation. I definitely need a shade that is slightly lighter than this one and maybe a little bit less yellow as well. But I feel like I was able to balance it out quite nicely with the concealer. Both the concealer and the foundation are extremely lightweight and breathable and have really nice satin kind of finish on my skin. If you have dry skin like I do, be sure to moisturize your skin really well and maybe even put like a slightly glowy primer on top, and this it will make the foundation and concealer look absolutely beautiful. I really like how these applied to my face. Blushes, they are extremely pigmented, so if you have fairer skin than I do, be careful with this. Having said that, I do love both of these colors a lot. These are absolutely beautiful. I really like these blushes. They're nice, lightweight, and just not too much of a hassle to work with if you cater to the pigmentation, of course. Don't put this on your face directly. I feel like people very often put cream products, like for example the Nude 6 Bondi Bay Bronzer, just like directly on the skin, but you just have too much product and it takes forever to blend out and it doesn't look that nice. So yeah, one of my favorite things is really using my hands. I do it with almost every single cream product. So all in all, I am very, very happy with the products that I have from Rare Beauty. I think they are really pretty and I'm really excited to see what they will come out with in the future. If you purchase from them, a little bit like a percentage of the money that you spend goes toward a mental health organization, which I think is a really good cause. Mental health is obviously something that everyone struggles with. I struggle with it as well. and any kind of donation that can be made to organizations battling against mental health issues or stigmas are, you know, amazing. So I really like that cause. So yeah, that's basically it for my little review / demo of the rare beauty products that I have or that I picked up recently. I really hope that you enjoy this video. Don't forget to obviously like, comment and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more. I will link every single product in the description down below, and I'll see you next time. Bye!